challenge your perception of history. We're going to challenge what you think has happened in this world, because my guest today has some fascinating information. You may, I think, might find it hard to accept, but we'll go with it because we're very open-minded on this channel. And
Hey,
we'll ask the
everybody.
relevant questions if I
What's
can
up?
think of them. You may remember I had a very lovely, interesting gentleman who came on the show to tell us about the Tartarian Empire about, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago now. There was a lot of interest in that. And funnily enough, a video suddenly was released by, I think, a guy called Stu Peters, if I've got that right. And it was all about the previous history using airships and ether from big towers and these wonderful Palladian, Georgian style buildings that had a lot of the buildings underground, about mud floods and all of this. And it was a fascinating documentary put together, which really challenges your version of history that we've been told. And of course, none of us were actually there because we're only of a certain age. However, evidence is out there, and Guy Anderson, my guest, has been doing a lot of research and is writing a book called Tesla and the Cabbage Patch Kids. And he joins me now. Guy, welcome back to the show. It's lovely to have you back again. How are you?
How are
Thank
you?
you, Richard. Thank you for having me back. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very interested to know what the feedback was, or how you felt it went from our last time. There was a lot of people who were sort of really on board with what you were saying and going, "Blimey, at last she's got somebody who's got some fascinating information that's not seen the light of day for a while," and others a little bit skeptical. How did you find it?
How did you find
actually, a few people said to me, whatever you do, don't read the comments.
it?
Yes.
But I mistakenly read a couple of them, and I saw that some people were saying, finally, at last, people are talking about this.
Yeah.
And some people were saying, this man's talking gibberish. A couple commented on the fact that we may possibly be twins.
Oh, I didn't say that. Well, there's a lot of us, glasses wearing people around.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, y'all.
That's sort of age more than anything else.
Absolutely. It's probably the radiation that makes the hair fall out.
Yeah. But one thing that did happen was, from the moment we did that interview, the Facebook page for the book I'm writing just exploded. Absolutely exploded.
And did you get more information and other hints and tips and leads and things?
Yeah, and a lot of personal stories. People actually, specifically about the Cabbage Patch Kids part of the book. So many stories that have been passed down from great grandparents, and a lot of information.
Oh, Lord. What happened there? That's funny. Hey, y'all. Hi. My bad, y'all. What's up, number one? Anyways, my bad. I'm not. I've yet to get the hang of this thing. Going live. Oh, man. Anyway, let's get back into this. Tartarian.
And a lot of information on other areas as well, and lots of links. And yeah, it's been fantastic. The page actually needs someone permanently managing it. It's just exploding that, and that's thanks to you and the popularity of what you're doing and your podcast.
Well, I know that not everybody agrees with the things that I say or even my guests say, but we do like to have a plethora of guests who have different opinions and different ideas. And the whole point is really to be open-minded and that the viewer can make their own mind up and pursue it. Now, I know that your book, Tesla and the Cabbage Patch Kids, is still work in progress, is yet to be published. And as soon as you've got it, and you very kindly said you'd send me a copy, and I will read it, and then we'll get you back on, and it'll be a fantastic conversation, I'm sure, because I shall have more information and more questions. We're going to go into an interesting area, which I think may well challenge a lot of people. And that is after the reset of 1776. Now, I remember you telling me in the previous episode that there was this Tartarian empire that stretched across, I think you were saying, in Russia and the Mongols and all of that sort of thing. But it crossed into Europe and even in America, and it was almost a global phenomenon. And then all of a sudden, it disappears, and it's almost as if the evidence has been desperately hidden. Although, of course, there are, if you know where to look and you know what to look for, it's there. And one of the interesting things was these Cabbage Patch Kids, the idea that there were
I'll leave a link.
thousands, possibly millions of kids that we see in those postcards that you only have to put that into a search engine now, and you see these very macabre